Hey guys, I'm Rambo Adventures. This is my first photo vlog, so not really sure what to say, but yep, as the title suggests, I'm going to talk about why I chose to ride. Yep, specifically why this bike, and why not getting a car. So, first up, the reason why the channel is called Rambo is because I was called Rambo in my time in the army. I was given a call sign Rambo, so I was deciding, what should I put for my channel? And it's like, now why not just put Rambo? So that's why there's this sticker. And for those of you who've been always asking what is this is an IU unit. So you put your cash card inside and you go through gantries, car park gantries, basically anywhere, and it's tagged to your bike. So it's kind of like the government's way to recognize your bike. So yeah, this is a 2010 Harley Davidson Sportster Iron 883. Yep, didn't do much, just had some Akrapovic slip-ons. Just added forward controls, pillion seat, some accessories like swing arm bag, a tool bag, changed the rear suspension, front brakes. That's about it, nothing too much. It's a bit difficult to modify a lot in Singapore. That's one of the reasons why it's a pain to ride. So anyway, let me get on first. Alright, so why I got this bike? Well, I didn't specifically went to find this. When I was about to leave the army, let's say when I was left with 2 months, my campmate, my master sergeant, was trying to sell off this bike. So he was asking me, hey, do you want to get a bike? I test rode it, and yeah, I kind of liked it, so that's why I bought it. It wasn't on my list, but well, yep. So, why I chose to ride? There's a few things. First of all, for those of you who don't know, this is Singapore. So riding is a luxury in Singapore. Yep, it's crazy expensive. First of all, import the bike here is really, you got a lot of tax and all that to pay, and then on top of that, you've got COE. It's an entitlement to let you ride the bike for 10 years, then you gotta renew it again, and you've got ARF. So the bike that's on the showroom that's being sold, it could easily cost an extra 15,000, 8,000 for COE, and the extra additional tax according to the price of your bike, it could come up to 6 to 8k, even 10k, it depends. So you're technically paying 15,000 extra just to ride the bike. So it's kind of expensive. It is actually, but it's still cheaper than getting a car. Okay, like this car on my right, it could easily cost 100 plus, like 130 maybe. Yep, it costs that much to ride. I mean, to get a car, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Second of all, you can lane split in Singapore. That's why I got a bike. The traffic here, it's horrible. Yeah, especially when I'm staying in the north, so I always need to get the Central Expressway, and it's always jam in the day, in the afternoon, in the evening, doesn't matter. So with this, I can lane split easily. It's quite easy, it's not too bad, so I don't get stuck in jams. So that's a good thing. Like when I head to school, when I head to work, it saves me a lot of time. So yep, that's another reason why I got a bike. Next, it's cheap to maintain a bike compared to a car. Your fuel, your maintenance, your insurance, everything is cheaper. Even the parking, some places in Singapore it's free. Like you don't have to pay at some places, but there are also places where they don't allow you to park. So it's like a give or take, but it's cheaper to ride a bike. That's one of the few reasons why I got. And now, why did I get a Harley? Okay, first of all, my dad used to ride a Honda Shadow. I was a pillion on that bike for, I don't know, more than a decade. Yeah, for a very long time. So I kind of like cruisers. And yep, so when I got a Harley and I love the sound and all, so I was like, you know, why not just get a Harley? Yep, and another reason is the way it is a cruiser, like you can see, I tend to chill and ride more on this bike compared to if I were to get a naked bike or racing or like a super sports. I cannot ride super sports because of the fairing. I know it's weird, but I have to see the bike. Like you see now, I can see the tires. You know, like when I move, I can feel the bike. Yep, I can see what's happening. With a fairing, with a fairing, it's like when I turn my handlebar, my bike is still straight. I turn the handlebar, my bike is still straight and it turns. So it's weird, and I don't know, I kind of find it a bit difficult to ride. So I mean, I have rode a R1, CBR 1000, or a few of those bikes, but no, I just can't, man. It's just a bit weird for me. Super sports, I know, it's just weird. But naked bikes, I know Z1000, your KTM Super Duke, even your MT09 and MT10, those type of bikes, they're amazing, they're superb. Yep, I wouldn't mind riding one of those. Cruisers, so it makes me ride more slower technically. Like when I try to ride fast with this bike, it gets a bit uncomfortable. When I cruise, it's amazing. It's like, oh, it's just so relaxing. And I'm quite young. I mean, I'm in the 20s, so what people of my age tend to do is they like to race, they like to go fast because they, I know, young and reckless. Like, yeah, I guess so. But with this bike, it's like sort of forcing me to ride slower. Yeah, it forces me to ride slower. It forces me to follow the speed limit. Like just, you know, relax and ride. There's no rush and all. But if I do want to go fast, I can. Like I did follow my friends like on an R1 on the corners, and I tried to keep up with them. Ended up scraping my entire exhaust at the bottom. Yep. So I had to get it repainted. It's a lesson learned though. I mean, like, I'm not going to do that again, but yeah. So the thing is, this bike has no traction control and no ABS. So there's a few times where I actually locked my wheels, trying to stop myself from an accident. Kind of sucks, but the thing is, it's a heavy bike. It's low, it's long. So even though there was no ABS when I locked my wheels, I skipped forward. Like my bike went straight. It didn't move sideways. So in a way, that's a good thing. Yep. In a way, that's okay. And I mean, I love the sound. So I was like, yeah. Oh yeah. In Singapore, you need to take 3 licenses for bikes. You have a 200cc, 400cc, and 750cc. So it's class 2B, class 2A, and class 2. Your class 2 is the one that I'm riding now. Anything above 750cc. So it takes you 3 years because you need to have a 12 months break in between before you take the next license. So what most Singaporeans do is when they get their 200cc license, they get a small bike like the one right in front of me. Then they will learn on that bike. Then they will upgrade to a 400cc or those 1000cc bike. So what I did was, I didn't buy a bike. I straight away took my class 2, and well, this is my first bike. So yeah, I've never owned a bike before. This is my first. So when I did this, a lot of my fellow riders told me that, you know, dude, you're gonna get yourself killed. It's not a good idea. Because I don't have any like experience and all. But to be honest, the riding school in Singapore, they teach very well. You know, all the skills that you need for basic riding to ride safely is taught in the schools, and you have 3 years. So it's more than good enough. So 883cc, you know, 260 kg cruiser. It's heavy, but It's easy to handle once I ride off. Like yeah, once I stop, when I want to move around in the car park, well, I feel like moving a truck. But like now, once you ride off, it's perfect. It's so smooth. So yeah, I mean I've dropped my bike a couple of times. I lift it up, no issues with that. I don't even need someone to help. So as long as I can handle my own bike by myself, I feel it's fine. So the first 2 weeks I rode slowly. Didn't lane split. No, I didn't hit the highway. No, but after that, I think on my 6th day of riding, I had to ride through a thunderstorm, and it was on a highway, and I had to lane split because it was because I was late for work. So after that stun, after riding in a thunderstorm and lane splitting only on my 5th day of riding, it was crazy, but it gave me the confidence to ride. So after that day I wasn't scared to ride anymore. Then after 2 weeks, now I can just ride anywhere. I can just take my time. It's not that difficult anymore. So yeah, one thing about Singapore, they love construction. Everywhere is like this. So yeah, this is Punggol. I usually like to come up here. It's quiet, it's nice, except for the plane. So yeah, so far it's okay. I mean, I got this bike repainted and all. It was a bit run down when I got it. I had a lot of issues with the wear and tear. I changed my clutch plate, I changed my rectifier, my ignition core, my spark plug wire, my wiring for my throttle, a lot of stuff. But I had to repaint my exhaust. So I did spend quite a bit once I got this bike. Yeah, I did. But I mean, I'm enjoying it. So yeah. Will I be riding this all the way? No. I'm definitely going to change the bike. Maybe in 2-3 years time. Yep, maybe in 2 years time. This is a starter bike, the one I start to ride with. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to change. I might change to a street bob, the new 2018 street bob. I kind of like it. It's got the power, it's smooth, it's amazing, and it's small enough to lane split. I mean, to me that's very important. Lane splitting is the most important thing for me, because I hate to sit in traffic. One of the main reasons why I ride is so that I can get out of traffic. It won't take me an hour to go to work. 20 minutes I can reach. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I chose to ride. So yeah, that is why I chose to ride. So just to conclude, why I chose to ride, it's cheaper, you can lane split, it's easy to maintain. I mean, your insurance, everything else is easy. This is the main reason. The only issue, when it rains it sucks. Yep. So other than that, riding is just fun.